Hey again, it's me, unofficially Lewis. I'm here checking out another cemetery. Here with my friend Cliff. He's just gonna wait for me because he's just not interested in checking this one out. But that's okay. There's other places we can check out. If you live in London, or East London in particular, there is a cemetery off of Trafalgar Street, just before the roundabout. A lot of people know about it. It's kind of like a forgotten place, if you would say, because people drive by it, they either see it, or they drive by it and just don't think about it. So while he's here playing pocket pinball with his phone, I'm gonna go in and check it out, as long as I don't upset people. It's seen better days. The fence is just in a sad state. I've actually been here before, and I have photographed in here. So I'm gonna come in here again, just check it out. After this, I'm most likely not gonna check it out again. This place has had maybe about, it is a pioneer cemetery. It is forgotten, which is unfortunate. There's roughly around maybe 200 to 300 people buried here. So I don't know how long I'll stay here, but it is what it is. So yeah, it is a pioneer cemetery, and it's sort of, they got all the stones grouped together, kind of the style of a cairn, just to save the headstones per se, for memory, because we gotta try to do that as best as we can. Yeah, so as you can see, it's not in the best of state. And it's unfortunate because it is just a bad state. And I know that, my honest opinion, the city could do a better job with this pioneer cemetery. In terms of upkeep, for the sake of the family. And I do hope someone in the city does see this video, because the people buried here, they kind of need to have their space respected. I know that myself personally, it does look like I'm intruding, but I'm trying to make sure that I'm trying to do as little as what I can in terms of checking this place out. But yeah, like I said, this place could use some important care and upkeep. It's not the most idyllic place, but I mean, it's not the most cared for cemetery. It is probably the most overlooked. I know if Random Andrew was kind of watching this on YouTube, I hope he's watching this, because I think he does this kind of thing quite a bit. I do follow his channel and his cemetery series, so it's one of those things where it could use some care. And also the fence, I think, could be a little bit higher, my honest opinion. Now that I'm here, there is someone, this is probably the most significant person buried here. If you can't read it, I'll read it. Elijah Williams, 1793, 1867, husband of Abbey Norfolk Regiment. Yeah, so he was a veteran in the War of 1812. So he is one of the most significant people buried here. From what I remember, he did, I need to refresh my memory on this. He did emigrate from the States, and he fought on this side of the border for Upper Canada. So he was an American that did come into Upper Canada at the time. Yeah, so it is unfortunate. And it's just this place, like I said, it could use a little bit of care. And I do hope the City of London does consider getting some work done to this place to help fix it up. I know it's impossible to ask, maybe remove those trees, but yeah, that's kind of what I'm hoping they would do. I wanted to check this one out because it's just to help bring some light into this place, which usually gets overlooked. Yeah, so that kind of concludes that cemetery video. Yeah, so this is the Gore Cemetery in London, Ontario. This one's probably the most overlooked one. It could use some care, could use some upkeep. The fence is not exactly the greatest because someone cut a hole through this and moved it, and I got through it no problem. Back on the city sidewalk. But yeah, this place could use a little bit of care, some fixing up. Not much I can say for sure. Yeah, so hopefully, I'm not sure who in the city is going to look at this, but hopefully the city does look into getting this resting place looked up and looked after, kind of like Brick Street Cemetery, Commissioners, Bostwick Pioneer Cemetery. They're both pioneer cemeteries, and they are being looked after, but this one is just in a bad state of neglect. Yeah, so that is kind of the conclusion for this cemetery video. This one's not in the best state, but usually these old cemeteries, they just kind of fall in a state of ruin, which is unfortunate. Again, this is Unofficially Lewis on my YouTube channel. If you like what you see, like, subscribe, comment. If there's any places like these cemeteries that you think I should take a look at, give me a shout, and yeah, just let me know. Outside of that, yeah, so this is my buddy Cliff. Yeah, like I said, follow him on his Instagram page. I'll put his handle in the description. But yeah, if you like what you see, like, subscribe, follow, comment. Just want to know if there's any abandoned cemeteries that you think we need to look at, supposed haunted places, because I want to hear about it. Anyways, have a good one.